My family comes first.
1, 2.
You know, I have to have success so they can have success.
Right.
I have to keep pushing myself.
You can do it. Bye-bye. Okay, 1.
I grew up in a household with 4 brothers, 4 sisters, and a single mother, and times were always hard. Our house wasn't so safe. It was a tough neighborhood. The crime rate was horrible. I was always losing a friend, whether they got killed or they were in jail. School meant a lot to me as a kid. You know, I was the only sibling that used to sit home and read. And you know, my grandparents, when I went over their house for the weekend, they would make us do book reports. But my other siblings, they saw it as punishment. I saw it as encouragement. The bad influences in my neighborhood was like, you know, why do you go to school every day? Why are you on time? You know, I have 2 older siblings that dropped out of high school. The only support and encouragement I had was seeing my mother go to work every day, struggling, and I couldn't have that anymore. So I knew I had to make a difference and, you know, make my education my first choice. I chose to go to Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, also known as FAMU, studying accounting. That was the proudest moment of my life, being accepted into college, especially the college of my choice. I was introduced to the Abramson Foundation when I was looking for scholarships. When I got into the program, I saw that it wasn't just about the money. Abramson is about scholarship, mentorship, and graduation. And the mentorship is the biggest part. They provided James to me as a mentor, and that was the best thing they could have done. It's stressful. College was a huge adjustment for me. I was lucky to have James there to help me find myself. He introduced me to manhood.
That's not like a small feat.
He would introduce me to these life lessons. You know, go experience something and don't complain about it. You know, make a solution.
All right, well, I'm gonna go back to work.
All right.
So, I'll see you though.
All right, see you tonight. My freshman year was fine. And then the beginning of my sophomore year, my father passed. He passed on the 16th, school started on the 24th. So I really didn't have time to grieve. That really messed me up psychologically. Whether it was stress about my finances, stress about my father, all that just was balled up into one and just stayed on my mind. And it showed in my grades. Happy birthday. I called James, like, James, I'm about to drop out. We talked about that for like an hour. He told me don't give up because it's not just me going to college, you know. It's my family. I'm not coming back and doing the same thing. I have to finish college.
Actually, everyone may want to check in with the lane because you have to get a second.
I depended on James to always check up on me. And I also depended on Abramson because when I came back for the breaks, we had these workshops.
Multiple email addresses, that's fine. Yeah.
And I got to be around other college students from different colleges. It brought me closer to other people, and I really needed that. They critique our resumes. They give you mock interviews, which is very, very important. The thing about the Abramson Foundation and the mentors in there, they keep it 100% honest.
This is a good objective.
And seeing how successful they are and still find the time to come back and mentor is very promising to me because I know I could do that one day too.
Is he able to perform the task?
College is not easy. And to get that support, that really, really changed my college experience.
get some help with just saying, you know, even just to talk it out.
I definitely feel like I'm back on track. When I go back for this semester coming up, I have that positivity, you know, that I feel like I'm gonna get all A's this semester. After I graduate from FAMU, I plan to come back to the DC area and go to grad school to get my MBA to further my education. I know my family is proud of me. They say it all the time, and that's what pushes me. It's funny because everyone else in my family is going back to school. They see that, oh, Nico could do it, I could do it too. And that's good because they're my older cousin and my older sisters going back to school. In some ways, I am a success already, but my success won't be fulfilled until I graduate and give back the way I want to.